This is Voluntas, my ultimate Iron Man. As an ultimate Iron Man, I cannot trade nor use a bank, but I decided to push my restrictions a little further and became a Slayer pure account. My Slayer level will not be going above 1. This locks off many items and other conveniences that Slayer provides. And what for? Jal-nib-rek, a pet received at a 1% chance from the Inferno, one of the most difficult pieces of content in the game, a symbol of mastering the Inferno. And for me, conquering it without Slayer. Welcome back. In between episodes I did quite a lot of star mining, so I'm at 88 now, much closer to 92 for amethyst, which is really nice, and I got some caskets. I accidentally opened the hard one. And got a new page, but for the other ones, well, new item. So last episode I finished with my raids items, and very soon I'm gonna have a lot of time to AFK, and I think what I'll do is a bunch of runecraft to make all of my blood runes and soul runes, and a bunch of mining to make all my amethyst darts I need. I need like 200,000 blood runes and 50,000 amethyst darts. I'll also probably end up making soul runes. I don't need as many of those, but still like 30,000 or 40,000. And I only have 30 runecraft. To make blood runes at RKS I need 77 runecraft, and for soul runes I need 90, which I'll probably get from making all those blood runes. So that's the main goal. 77 runecraft, and then I'll make a bunch of blood runes. As for the amethyst mining, I'll conquer 92 mining after I get done with all these runes, because I should get a decent amount of mining XP from it. Luckily, runecraft is a lot easier to train now with Guardians of the Rift, and that's actually very important for me, because from Guardians of the Rift you also get a really good runecraft outfit. When you have it equipped, you craft 60% more runes, so it's really big. So that's how I'm going to be training my runecraft. Luckily, you don't really need anything for the minigame, so it's really good for Ultimate Iron Man. But first, I need to complete a quest. Should be a pretty quick one though. Alright, this is the quest, but it's basically a tutorial of how the minigame works. You need some weak cells, and you can place them as shields, or you can use them to make guardians, and you can mine guardian remains or fragments, and you turn these fragments into essence. And to get the cells to make the shields or guardians, you go to altars and runecraft, and you get some runecraft XP. I think you also get some at the end of the game. It's a pretty good method for XP. Probably not the best, but especially for ultimates, it's really, really good. Oh, there's 31 runecraft already. So the main loop of the minigame is mine fragments, turn that into essence, and runecraft it. And you just charge shields and charge the Great Guardian with your essence. And there we go. That's 35 runecraft. So I can get into the minigame now, but obviously I don't want my inventory like this. Now the minigame's technically not safe, as in if you die in the minigame you actually die, but there's pretty much no way to take damage in the minigame, so it's effectively safe. Just don't do it on PvP worlds, which means I can die to Hespori to keep all my items there and have an empty inventory, which is really big. I wouldn't want to do runecraft with this kind of inventory. I just have to figure out what I'm taking with me. So first I want a small rune pouch as well. You get a medium from the quest, but I'll need to quickly farm a small one from these abyssal monsters. Oh, there it is. You can apparently get one from the rewards guardian, so I guess I could have waited on that, but might as well get it now. I'll charge up this celestial ring and use that. Apparently it helps. I have a Varrock Body 1 that I can claim, which also helps with mining. Just gives a chance to mine twice as much, even though it's the worst one. Now I'll grab Prospector to just get a little bit extra mining XP. I don't really have anything better to take. And might as well use my Gilded Pickaxe. Oh, and I can alch my Iben Staff. For real this time, I won't need it. At least I think so. So for runes, I just need some air runes and some astral runes, along with some cosmic runes. And this is for NPC contact to repair my rune pouches, so I won't need to leave the minigame. I do need to switch my spellbook for that though. And that should be about it. Alright, this should be everything. And luckily, Guardians of the Rift has a minigame teleport, so I can get there pretty easily. You get some rewards from here, from the Rewards Guardian. You get points from the minigame, and then you can claim them here. And from this, you get a bunch of random rewards, like some runes, which are nice. I'll probably keep the death runes. But the really nice thing is you get Abyssal Pearls, and with Abyssal Pearls, you can buy the outfit, which makes you craft more runes. So I'll want to stop by this from time to time, probably, to get a new piece of the outfit when I can. But as an ultimate, it's a little bit annoying because I'll probably need to re-death pile if I want to keep all the runes, which I do. Probably want to keep all the runes because you get like blood runes and a lot of other high tier runes, but besides that, I'll just be rune crafting. And once you're done, you get an XP drop, and you get some points based off of how much rune crafting you did. You kind of need to balance the points you do from elemental and catalytic runes, but I won't really be able to do that now since my rune craft level is so low, but I'll be able to do that soon when I can actually craft like death runes. And there's 40 already. Oh, and my pouch is now damaged, so I NPC contact and ask for them to be fixed. That's about it. And there's 44 runecraft, which means I can now craft nature runes. And there's 50 runecraft, which is actually a big level because I can now use large essence pouches. So I'll get that after this game. Alright, Abyssal Pearls. There we go. I'm gonna make a decision I hopefully don't regret later. I'm just gonna drop these. It's not that many pearls, and honestly, it'd probably be quicker just to do another game to get more points instead of reorganizing my inventory again. The pouch comes with pure essence, so I guess need to take that out. And there's 54, which means I can now craft law runes. And finally I can craft some law runes. And I guess I'll keep these for now. Don't need natures really. More teleports are always nice. There's 55 runecraft. Levels are getting a bit more expensive now. There's 56 runecraft. By the way, for this minigame, you kind of cycle between mining essence and using the fragments you mine at the beginning. And in the beginning, I was sometimes forgetting which one was next, because you have to wait a bit. But one thing you can do is look at your uncharged cells. If it's an even count and you're doing the wiki recommended strategy, then it's time to craft some essence. And if it's an odd count, then wait for the essence portal. Hope that helps. And there's 57. And that's what happens if you are on the portal tile. You get pushed off, in case you were wondering. 58. 59. There's 60 runecraft. There's 61 runecraft. There's 62. 63. Oh, 64. And there's 65, which is actually a really big level because now I can craft death runes. So I'll start stacking those up from the minigame. That's also a pretty good time to start opening up my Reward Guardian rewards, so I can finally get the outfit and craft more death runes as I'm here. So I'll do that after this game. Because you need one of each, I have 200 pulls exactly. So from this, really I'm just after abyssal pearls to buy the outfit. In all, I need 1,350 pearls, and there's no way I get that from this, but I hopefully get a decent chunk. Here we go. Oh, what? Wait, okay, hold on. I can get a giant pouch? I guess I can. I don't need it, or rather, I can't use it yet. I need 10 runecraft levels, but I guess I'll store that, and it'll be nice for later. Also, the catalytic talisman is good. I can make a tiara from that and put that in my hat once I get it, and then I can use it for all the catalytic runes. But all these other talismans I don't need. Alright, back to opening. Oh. Pretty good. This allows you to put all the pouches together into a colossal pouch. Small issue is it requires 85 runecraft to use the colossal pouch. It might be useful for me for if I plan to craft death runes, but it won't be useful here, probably. But I'll keep it for sure. I'll just need to store it at Hespori, probably. I tarnished locket, which is actually useful. I can use it to make an amulet to teleport here, which you don't really need because there's a minigame teleport, but I can make it and then reclaim it whenever I want, so I guess I'll do that. But 15 more pulls, or at least about. And an abyssal blue dye. You can recolor your set with these, but as an ultimate it's kind of annoying because you need to recolor the whole set if you want to store it. But luckily for me, you can actually sell it, I think, or use it on Felix, and you can get 50 pearls, which is perfect for me because I'm out of rewards from here and I wanted to get the hat, mainly because you can put a tiara in it and have access to whatever the tiara gives access to. So now I have a few chores to do. Luckily for me, I can cast Spellbook Swap since I have some wall runes. So I'm not that immobile. First things first, this tarnished locket can be turned into this amulet of the eye. So this will be useful for getting back for the time being, I guess. Again, I have the minigame teleport, so I don't really need it, but I guess I can use that minigame teleport for something else now. And now I want to make a catalytic tiara. And for that, I need a bit of cash. So I just need a tiara mold, a piece of gold, and I smelt that gold here, and then make a tiara. Alright, now I'll actually go reclaim my stuff. Oh, and I can recharge my ring. Charges run out pretty quickly. My inventory is a lot more packed than I thought. Yeah, I'm a little short on inventory space. So I can put away my bow of Ferdinand in this stash unit I made a while ago. To make the tiara, I just head over to here, and I think I just use this here. And now I use the tiara on my hat. So now even without the tiara in my inventory, I can enter these runes. Alright, now I just need to re-death storage. Oh yeah, and here's the teleport. Oh, and is there not a chisel spawn? Alright, there we are. Got one from over here in Ardoin. Oh, and here we go. First, death runes crafted. And I'll keep these. 66. Only 11 more levels. Oh, and 1875 total. There's 67. I guess you can attack ghosts in the death altar, which technically means you can die during this minigame. Well, I'll set my attack options to hidden so I don't accidentally do that again. Now this minigame should be safe. There's 68 runecraft, 60k for the next level. This is a pretty special moment. My elemental and catalytic energy is now balanced, both at 92, so I should be able to get the maximum amount of rewards from my energy, assuming I keep this up. There's 69. Oh, my spellbook got changed because I went to free-to-play because I ran out of membership. There's 70 runecraft, though, just 7 more levels for 77, which is as much XP as I've earned so far. If you didn't know, every 7 levels is the amount of XP it took to get to that level again. So 77 is double 70, 92 is half of 99, and I need to switch my spellbook. Oh, I dropped earth runes. Luckily I can grab those and home telly. Now I can fix my rune pouch and head back to Guardians of the Rift. Well, there's 100 KC at the Guardians of the Rift. I need about 100 more probably. Maybe a bit less. There's 71. There's 72. There's 73. Over 100,000 XP for the next level. Oh, and that is a mil XP in runecraft. 74. Oh, and by the way, for talismans, you can turn them off on each of the portals to the altars. I only have the law, death, and blood ones turned on. I can't craft blood runes because I don't have the level and I don't have the quest as well, but that's because I only want to keep those runes. In terms of points, there is not really a difference between the strength of the altars. There's a bit of a difference with the cell when you put it down, but it's not that big. So I don't want like fire talismans in my inventory. But I will take the extra law runes and death runes if I can get them. And there's 75 runecraft, which is really big because I get giant pouches now. Which means I have to go to Spori to reclaim that because I already got one, but I'll do that after this game. Now, time to get some rewards. So I should have probably claimed these earlier so I could get a gear upgrade, so I could craft more runes, but it's just kind of annoying. I don't want to fill up my inventory and I don't really want to go to Espori, but now that I have 75 runecraft, it's probably a good idea to get the giant pouch. So I have 365 searches. I'm just hoping for a decent amount of pearls, really. Death runes would be nice too, though. Here we go. Oh, there's everything. So from these pearls, I can get a Boots of the Eye, which is 10% more of runes, and rope bottoms, pretty close to the full outfit. I only need 36 more pearls for the full outfit, so I guess I'll start claiming as I get them. Might be a little bit annoying if I don't get them super early. I might need to re-death storage, but it is really nice to almost have the full outfit. It will help with getting a few more death runes, which I am now up to a bit over 7,000. That is a new blessing. Seems like I've gotten it before, but didn't store it. So this will pretty much be my inventory. Pretty much just the same as before, except with a giant pouch, and for the time being, with abyssal pearls. Well, back to Guardians of the Rift for 2 more levels. And I guess I'll be doing the rewards every game in hopes for the pearls for the final piece of the outfit. Right, and the pouch contains essence. There's a few pearls. Now I just need 1 more of those drops, unless I get unlucky and get only 10. Oh, there we go. I'll save those searches for later. But now I have the entire outfit. So plus 60% runes. There's 76. Just 1 more level. 136,000 XP, which isn't that much. It's like a bit more than 3 hours. And there's 77. So I can now craft blood runes. I'll just finish this game first though. And there we go. Done with Guardians of the Rift. Now, I do have 113 searches of this, but there's really no reason for me to do it. And technically it's good to leave them in there in case I need to like come back here. So I'll just leave those and I'll drop these pouches as well. Don't need them. Now back to Hespori to claim all my items and then set up my inventory for... Oh, how do I get home? Alright, made it back. And now I have some earth runes. And I'll switch my spellbook back, finally. Back on standard. Oh, and I'll sell all these cosmic runes. Alright, there we go. 250k from all those cosmics. Alright, to Hespori. Then should be ready to just stay at blood runes for like 100 hours or something. From here, I just need the outfit and a pickaxe and graceful, and I guess I'll take the ring. Oh, and a chisel. Now this should be the setup pretty much done. Oh wait, I can use my blood essence. You just get more runes. I can activate it and I have 1,000 charges remaining, whatever that means. It is a bit of a run over to the rune crafting altar, but once I'm there, I'll be set for the next 100 or so hours. Here we are. The process for this is pretty simple. I just mine an inventory of this dense essence. And now that I have an inventory, I run on down to this dark altar to venerate it, whatever that means. And then I can use the chisel on it to turn it into fragments, and I can mine another inventory of essence blocks. And once I have another inventory, I head back to the dark altar for another inventory. And then I have to run all the way around to the blood altar, and I can craft the runes. And then I just chisel the rest of the blocks, craft more runes, and do the process all over again. And I'll be doing this for 200,000 blood runes, which should get me to like 90 runecraft or something, and then I'll probably craft some soul runes. Anyway, that's about it, and there won't be very much of note for the next 100 hours. And there's 100,000 blood runes. Just need a bit over double that probably. There's 200,000 blood runes, 2 levels off of soul runes. Alright, 1 more level. 500,000 XP though. And there we go. 90 runecraft. Now I can craft soul runes. So I'll just craft the rest of this essence into blood runes, and then I'm probably gonna head to Spori because I'm gonna craft like 40 to 50k soul runes, so I don't want these blood runes in my inventory at the same time. There we go. Almost 260k. And luckily there's a new, pretty easy way to get back to the farming guild. I just minigame to Tithe Farm, and there's a minecart over here, and I just take this to the farming guild. And I just take the exact same setup. That should be everything. So soul runes are pretty much the exact same as blood runes. I craft some essence, turn it into dark essence, and then I just run up to the altar over there. And then I craft them. I think I get a bit more XP, but that doesn't really matter. And I'll be here for about 60,000 soul runes, so it'll be a little while, but not as long as the blood rune crafting took. Well, it took a very long time, but that is over 60,000 soul runes. So now I can go and get my stuff back. But I still have more low effort grinds to do. But anyway, from all that rune crafting, I got 5 million XP. I believe this is from the start of Bloods and Souls, so it's been a lot of XP. And these are the runes we got. 266,000 bloods and 60,000 souls. Should be enough casts for 100 infernos, which does mean we might need to come back if we get unlucky. I can finally put away the runecraft outfit. So from that grind, 91, almost 92 runecraft, 5 million XP after going to Arceus, and 266,000 blood runes and a bit over 60,000 soul runes. So that saves me a lot of money and should enable me to do a bunch of Inferno. Now, the reason I reclaimed all my items is I need to do some mining. I need 92 mining to be able to mine amethyst for my amethyst darts. So continuing on with the low effort grinds, I'm gonna be mining stars. It's pretty slow XP, but it doesn't require much attention. So I'll be here until I can mine amethyst, and then the final grind will be those 50,000 or so amethyst dart tips. So I've still got a bit of a grind ahead of me, but at least all the runes are done. Or at least the bloods and souls are. I'll probably need to buy the death runes. Oh, well, there's 90 mining, which is actually pretty big because it lets me mine size 9 stars, which should make finding big stars to mine a lot easier. Anyway, I need 2 more levels, which is like probably a bit over a mil XP, but it's really chill. A lot more chill than runecraft was. It really is just 7-minute AFK. Well, there's 91. Just 1 more level until I can mine amethyst. Well, there's finally 92 from stars, so I can mine amethyst. For amethyst though, I kind of want an empty inventory because it'll make it lower effort. I can mine for longer without chiseling into dart tips. So, 2 Hespori. Alright, I think this is everything. So I just sit here, click on the amethyst, and mine the amethyst, and now I chisel it into dart tips. And I need 50,000 of these, so I'm gonna be here a while. But this should be the final grind. There won't be really anything exciting to show for this, it'll just be that process. Well, there's 91 crafting. All that from just a bunch of random XP, like runecraft and amethyst dart tips. It's been a bit over 16,000 dart tips since the last clip, but I should be able to get a bit of an upgrade now with all of these unidentified minerals. So I should be able to trade here and buy these mining gloves and these mining gloves. Now I think I talked to her and talked to combine these 2 gloves, and now they're 1. And what these gloves do is make it so that for certain ores there's a chance of them not depleting, and the chance changes based on what ore it is. For amethyst it's 25%, and as you can see I mined the rock and I'm still mining the rock because it didn't deplete, and it did it again. So this should make it less effort, I guess less clicking because I keep mining the rock. So it should be a little bit nicer, and luckily these were updated to be storable, so I can keep these for future amethyst, or I guess whatever grinds I do. Probably amethyst. I don't think these are particularly useful for anywhere except amethyst. Well, anyway, a bit over 11,000 dart tips left to make, so almost there, kind of. And there we are. 50,000 dart tips. Alright, well now I should be able to just go and reclaim my stuff. First of all, there's a price check. Anyway, here's the final price check of everything I got this episode, pretty much anyway. Some of these runes might have already been in my inventory, but it's been a lot of AFKing. Well, I should have done this with a better inventory, but I want all these herbs I have cleaned. So I think I'll clean them now before I put them in my bag. Oh, and by the way, to speed up the cleaning process, you can use on the leprechaun to note the herbs. And then for the grimy herbs, you can, instead of using it on the bank booth, use it on the banker. And you can unnote from a little further away. I hope that helps. This trick makes it so you can unnote and clean herbs and renote them pretty quickly. Alright, and I believe that's all my herbs. Alright, and I'll go do these clues. I got everything I wanted to get done. I now have blood runes, soul runes, and amethyst dart tips for about 100 Inferno KCs. I do need to feather the darts, but that'll come later. The looting bag value is finally looking like a real ultimate, almost reaching 200 million. So next episode should also be some very good progress. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed and I hope to see you there.